Well, none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots, yeah. None of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Children have to go back to the roots. I'm telling you now, the truth, the truth. Telling you, yeah, the truth, the truth. You have to go back to the roots, the roots. Go to the roots, to the roots. Yeah, man, this is Benjamin out of the Smiling Coast, West Africa, Gambia, representing for the one and only Abu, the big man you don't know, the Soninke warrior, the man that brings the truth, Soninke warrior, the sign of enlightenment, the Soninke warrior, the righteous and the true African. Abu, reveal the truth to them, no matter how them try run from it, because none of them can hide from the truth, yeah. Yes, we have to dig back the roots, yeah. Fire!
Subscribe now.
I remember the days, all those years ago that never fade away. And I remember your face when you hit the ground. I can recall the time and place on the midnight walk through the old streets, trying to turn back the clock to the days of old, back to the days when all the things we knew were made of gold. As the world moves on, time sings a song. In the old neighborhood, as the clock strikes one and the memory lives.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Afridamus Report. Ladies and gentlemen, I see you guys are back with me here. I want to thank you again. Let's see. AB said, damn, bro, that's right. Back to back. What happened with the other news? What happened to the first one? We were bonding well in the chat. Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, as you guys know, I don't need to tell you, obviously the first one, I came under attack. I got kicked out of my own show. They took control from me, from my own show. So I don't know what is going on. That's why I said it is safe for me to report Black People News, because obviously it looks like that's what this channel is allowed to report. So we would stick with our regular we would stick with our regular coverage, since we are only allowed to analyze what happens in our neighborhood and what happened to our other brethren, so we would mind our own business over here from now on. Guys, it's unbelievable. What did I even say? The show was going very well, as you guys know. The show was going very, very well. I did not say anything disparaging. I did not discourage. It was just fair analysis. So somehow it just didn't go well. But now let us go to Haiti. What is going on in Haiti? Whether you guys are aware or not, there's crisis in Haiti, and it's been going on for years. The place is in the hands of gangs ever since they killed that Haitian president. You guys remember that, right? And, right in broad daylight, they deleted the Haitian president. So, some people might say ever since then, the country plunged into chaos. But we all know Haiti, ever since they won that war and freed themselves, they have not known peace. If it's not natural disasters, they are getting occupied by, America for the most part, ever since they kicked the French out long time ago. But the fact of the matter is the United States does it in a cunning way. So we don't know if Haiti is just United States little backyard territory where they set it up in a way and say Haiti is a chaotic place. So therefore we need the United Nations. We need a coalition of international force to be in Haiti. And they've had United Nations forces there. If you haven't been following, they had earthquake, people donated, and obviously nothing changed. But now, in this present day, where are we? They said we've tried all other groups. We tried to send in the Caucasian, meaning white people. We showed up, they showed up in their white face, but they could not control Haiti. Now, Haiti is ran by gangs. That's right, you heard it. Rival gangs. It's like the Bloods and Crips. So I'm going to give you a little background, and then we would come to how Kenya is now in the position volunteering to send a police force, but the Haitians leader, one of the gang leaders, because there's many gangs, but the most well-known one, a man named Barbecue. That's right, you heard me right. Barbecue. Barbecue sent his warning to foreign forces. And which foreign forces are these? Kenyan forces. So the Kenyan president, William Ruto, have given an announcement. I would bring all that. And then the Haitians that went out to protest against Kenyan occupation in their country, I would bring all that for you. But and also United States, Congress react to sending this Kenyan police into Haiti. We would touch on that as well. But before we get into all of this, all this frenzy, let me show you the interview from the Haitian gang leader from months ago. Give me a minute. The leader, his name is Barbecue. Very interesting name. Barbecue. This is not made up. This is real. So let me do my fair usage before we analyze what Barbecue said, and then we would walk our way all the way to what the announcement of William Ruto, the president of Kenya. And if you look at it, what they are doing here is very interesting. So instead of maybe Kenya, William Ruto, for instance, opening Kenya to maybe some of the Haitians coming over there. No, he wants to present Kenya as an occupying force. So now it's looking like it's black on black, because then, the United States, UN, they would not be accused of, what they are actually doing. So they are occupying it with a black face. So why is Kenya doing this? Is William Ruto serving the interest of Kenya? Who is he serving? Or maybe because some of the Haitians today are saying William Ruto is a tap dancer. So obviously, let's start it out. Actually, let us play the music, because he's been called a tap dancer. So you're going to see a lot of this here today.
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Boy, he got educated feet.
All right, so now let's see here. Let me show you what's going on in Haiti so that you understand where people are coming from. So here we go. Fair use.
This is a country that is falling apart day by day. We wanted to move from one area of the capital, Port-au-Prince, to another, crossing two rival gang territories. Sky News contacts insisted we had a police escort. Machine guns ready, they cleared a way through. It is that bad. The officers were wary. 10 policemen were killed here in the last week. Haiti has been bad for years, but this is a new development. There is now no elected controlling authority at all. Some countries are actively considering sending...
So this is Haiti. You're seeing Haiti. So let us continue.
...in foreign soldiers to impose order. Port-au-Prince is a seething mass of desperate people. 60% of the city is under gang control. There are over 100 groups.
Did you guys hear that? 60% of the country is Port-au-Prince, which is their capital, is controlled by gangs. Over 100 gangs. Someone is saying, oh, it's the US that gave him the name Barbecue. Well, the man is going by the name Barbecue. You would see Barbecue himself here. American First Rifleman, thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the sticker there. So let us continue.
And that is who the international force would face. After weeks of negotiation, we were guided by a motorcycle rider into the heart of one of the most notorious gang-controlled areas. We came to meet a man known to everyone as Barbecue. He says sending in foreign forces would be a disaster.
So that's Barbecue, leader of Haiti's G9 gang, Jimmy Barbecue. Yeah, his name is Jimmy Barbecue Cherizier. So he's sent this warning to foreign forces being sent in. He said it would be a disaster. So now this man, because they created the unrest in Haiti, right? So the question is, who is supporting them? Who is behind all this? That's who you should look at. Who is their puppet master? But here we go.
Mais si on essaie de résoudre avec ZAM, et je pense effectivement que le monde dans le quartier populaire au Cameroun, en peu le monde. Et il y a tué plus de monde dans le quartier populaire, il y a tué plus d'innocents que coupables.
So Jimmy is saying, these foreign forces, which would be Kenyan police and others, if they show up, all they're gonna do is kill innocent people in Haiti. So you know what that means, right? So this peacekeeping, they are saying, it's not going to be peacekeeping. William Ruto is going to be sending Kenyans into a war zone, okay? Because these people are seeing them as foreign occupiers. So here we go.
Is a former policeman. He's under sanctions from the UK for his actions here. But he does remain one of the most powerful people in Haiti today, and he doesn't like being interrupted.
Hey! 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 Hey!
Guys, do you see in the middle of the interview, he is yelling at, his little, minions to shut up while he speaks. So this is a real gang.
Constantly escorted by machine gun toting guards, he told me the threat of an organized hit on him is permanent. He has survived 4 attempts already.
The blue building, yeah?
The blue building, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, copy that.
Barbecue is the leader of one of a collective of gangs called the G9. They are very powerful, but not powerful enough to take on the other 91 gangs.
Tout le monde ça, tout ces monde qui était là caillou, gang météo dehors. Je dis assez au même moi dans caillou là. Ya. Quand on ça chaque jour, faut je manger pour ba yo. En face là, faut traverser depuis on traverser y a tiré.
Can't go across because the rifle gets
Yeah. Over, they'll shoot. So if you were to just go through here now,
would they shoot?
Yeah.
So Barbecue and his men control their area, police it, and patrol it.
So, guys, think about this, right? These people, they all have their territories. And you heard it. He cannot cross the street to go into the next street because he would get shot at. So if when the Kenyan police show up there, you know what they're gonna go there to teach them Swahili or what? What's going on here? Asante sana, huh? So the Kenyans must know Barbecue is not interested in ugali. All right. He is giving you warning. He said, please keep the ugali in Kenya. Do not bring it over to Port-au-Prince. And there's other 91 leaders. If Kenyans show up, they are going to unite against them. There's language barrier, okay? These people speak Creole, French Creole. The Kenyans speak English or Swahili. So I don't know how that's going to work out. So William Ruto should rethink this. Here we go.
Ok, même si mon abattre même. Mais le fait que mes péchés au voler dans le fait que mes péchés au violer petit peu.
It's hard to explain, but this is like a castle, and inside, Barbecue is the king. But his enemies are only one wall away.
Et qu'on utilise caillou pour faire va pour tirer. Son mot en l'air, ça fait me faire craser plus fort. Ouais ça. Et qu'on entre dans caillou là pour tirer.
Look, why are Kenyan police, are they known to fight gang members? Is that why they Ruto offered his men? Like, what's going on here? I don't understand why Kenyans, because Haitians don't even look like Kenyans. If anything, it would make sense if they brought Nigerians there or Ghanaians, West Africans, or maybe Senegalese because they speak French, but somehow they are bringing the Kenyans. So are Kenyan police, do they have experience in taking down gangs? Did they take down the gangs of Nairobi? Is that why they recommended them? So let's see. Here we go.
He dispenses money and largesse. He sees himself as a revolutionary fighting against the dark corruption of government and oligarch businessmen. But he is a gang leader and is always under attack. Port-au-Prince is a war zone every minute. The edges of their territory are clearly marked, and he rarely goes beyond them.
What's really incredible, actually, is the sense of being in a war zone, actually, going through back alleys to get between the front lines, which are around the corner. It's like being in Aleppo. It's like being in Mosul. It's quite remarkable, actually. You've got so many factions, so many gangs fighting each other. And
guys, man, it's crazy. Some of you think some of these countries in West Africa have it rough. Man, look at this place. It's rough up here, man. I mean, this is like, you know what? I think maybe because Kenya has the largest slum in Africa, they think maybe they are taking the police from the slums there and sending them to Port-au-Prince. Okay? I know they said there's like hidden nice parts of Port-au-Prince, but the whole place looks like an open, hood, open ghetto. This is worse than any hood in America. So here we go.
their territories are very specific.
Ironically, it is safer for us to film here in this gang-controlled territory than in most of the rest of the city, where we could easily be kidnapped.
Did you hear this, man? He said they are in an area where they could easily be kidnapped or killed, right? So you guys see that. I just showed you the footage of, Jimmy Barbecue, one of the gang leaders. So now the United States, all these countries, they, mainly the US, they said, look, we need to do something about Haiti. We need to bring it under control. For whatever reason, I don't know what is in Haiti, but they're not gonna let them be stable. But also there is foreign interest there somehow. So first, during when they had that earthquake, they said United Nations forces, which is Indians and others. Next thing you know, they said these people, what were they doing? They they were accused of raping, young young girls. And like, as you know, sometimes, most of the times, when they set up this type of forces and send them to places like Haiti, saying they're gonna go save it, the civilians, the innocent people, young women, even boys, you know, are being sexually exploited in these places. And we've got many, many stories that's already been coming from Haiti, So they are not allowing Haitians to have peace. On top of that, with the gangs. But if you look at it, with over 100 gangs in the city, you can't even cross and go into another territory without getting shot at. I watched like this documentary where, if you're gonna cross like your car, you are doing 100 miles an hour from one street to another. The streets are empty. So somehow life there, I mean, there are people there, but I mean, as you know, that's not an easy living, So they said some of the people are calling for help. So despite all that, have you guys noticed with the United States, when they open the border, so they're letting like everybody in, like the Latin people, right? From Guatemala, Mexico, all those people, they let them in. And these people in there, they are like, oh, these people are suffering in their country. They are running from gangs. But in reality, the people who are actually fleeing from gangs, you guys just saw Barbecue's interview. Haitians are actually suffering. But what did they do? The United States, you saw it. They packed up the Haitians that came to the border and shipped them right back to Haiti. So it's like the United States government is being selective in who is suffering. So they obviously want the Guatemalans more than the Haitians. So this is the dilemma that Haiti is in. Now comes William Ruto. You guys remember William Ruto, the president of Kenya. He has been sweet talking, everybody, the Pan-Africans. So at one point, we were celebrating William Ruto. We are like, yeah, go William Ruto. Because we said William Ruto, he is even more Pan-African than Jomo Kenyatta. I was like, hold up, people. Some of you are jumping way ahead. Okay? Because William Ruto came, his speech, he was putting Nana Akufo to shame. Ruto came, he said, in fact, what we in Kenya, what we are going to do is, we are going to be the superstar of not only East Africa, we would include South Africa, that region. We are opening our border, you see, the way William Ruto explained it, it was vague. Visa free. And the blacks came, they were celebrating, but they don't understand that Ruto is talking about, certain countries in Africa. But the way he framed it, now everything is making sense, because Ruto wants the support of the black diaspora, because this has been cooking. It has been cooking, because this news would not only be confined in East Africa or Africa. So Ruto knew this ahead of time. So what do you guys think Ruto is motivated by? Is he just a US puppet, or the 100 million on the table that Kenya will be receiving for sending this police there? What do you guys think is the motivation? Anyways, this is a U.S. operation for sure. For sure. Let me show you here. William Ruto making the announcement of what is to come. He's doing the Obama walk. Here we go.
On the 21st of September, I stood before the General Assembly of the United Nations to express the case for the United Nations Security Council to deliver a framework that would facilitate the deployment of a multinational security support mission to Haiti. I am delighted that today the Security Council has...
So that's Haitians outside of the Kenyan embassy in New York protesting after President Ruto gave this announcement. Because you see, when Ruto went to the United Nations, last month, this is the speech he gave. So it's wild. How come? So Ruto, for instance, his support he gave, we understand, he said he was against the coup in Niger. But he was one of the people trying to push ECOWAS for ECOWAS forces to go in. And now again, we're seeing Ruto's hand reaching all the way to Haiti. Ruto is a powerful guy. So Ruto is now the new president of Haiti by proxy. Haiti is now going to be colonized by Kenya. Pretty soon, every Haitian you see, they will be saying, Asante Sana. That's right. They would be saying Asante Sana in 5 years. But here we go.
Has directly answered this call with UN Security Resolution 2699 of 2023, which mandates the multinational security support mission to reinforce the Haiti National Police with operational support and other joint interventions to enhance its institutional capacity with the aim of increasing its effectiveness in defeating the onslaught of criminal gangs, the rampant violent crime.
Do you guys hear this? William Ruto wants to go fight rampant criminal gang activity in Haiti. I wonder if there's any gangs in Kenya as we speak. Oh, I think when Ruto came, the police in Kenya, they got rid of all the gangs. So Barbecue is sitting in Port-au-Prince talking about, we don't want no foreign forces. He better be ready. The Kenyans are coming. Their new president, William Ruto. I know that Barbecue probably, I don't know if he speaks English or not, but their new overlord, William Ruto, speaks in English. So he better learn either English or Swahili, because that's going to be their new official language. Let's go.
Human arms and drug trafficking, as well as other atrocities. The mission is also mandated to secure the country's critical infrastructure, including air and seaports, as well as other vital transit arteries and intersections.
I'm here because I want Haitians and Black people all around the world to stand up together and lock arms in the spirit of Pan-Africanism. This is the 10th time in 30 years that they've invaded Haiti. And every time...
So do you guys hear this? So this man is calling this an invasion. Oh, here we go. Omoro said, Zongo native, yeah, that is right, man. When you hear Afridamus talk, you might think Gambia is a first world country. Zongo, here we go. You guys, you cannot stand the truth. Why are you guys such haters? Why are you such haters? At least in Gambia, do you not see the blacks running over there? How many black refugees did Gambia, receive? How many black FBAs did Gambia receive? So don't sit here, trying to criticize Gambia. At least we are over here. We can beat our chests. We've received many FBA refugees, and we've received Black British refugees. We've received even Jamaican refugees. So that's right. If you don't like it, keep watching. Here we go.
Time that they invade, something bad happens. In 2004, when they invaded Haiti, 8,000 people were massacred, 35,000 children were raped, and on top of that, countless of tens of thousands of children were human trafficked through fake orphanages.
So you guys are hearing this. They are saying Kenya, U.S. puppet. They're saying Kenya president is U.S. puppet. So here we go.
The UN is not there to help the people fight the gangs. They are there to keep the people from organizing and getting Aya Only out. That's why he's asking for them to come, so that he can maintain his power. If the United States wanted to, they could stop the weapons from going into Haiti. They could put an embargo on Cuba and stop Cuba from getting basic needs. They could stop Haiti from getting weapons. They control all.
So guys, do you guys see, is this black on black crime? Did the white man in Washington set this up to put two black on black crime? Guys, eventually I open the line. I want to hear what you guys think about this whole thing. Imagine, this is the last thing you probably thought you would see. They said, the blacks in the diaspora and Africans should unite and come together. This right here, you would think, the Haitians would say, welcome Kenyans, welcoming the Kenyan police to help them fight the gangs. But they are saying, nah, you're not here to help, so don't show up. So you would think they would have been protesting white supremacy. They would be protesting some white people doing stuff. No, this is at the Kenyan embassy. This is at the Kenyan embassy. They are protesting Kenyan invasion. So the Kenyans have turned into modern day black invaders. They invaded, Somalia. Now they are invading Haiti, all the way to Haiti. The Kenyans, they like to come and talk nice. They seem super nice, but be careful. They would invade and take your country. That's what I'm seeing here. Maybe if you guys see it different, I would open the line eventually so you can call in. You see? So here we go.
The ports. It's the wealthy people in Haiti that control the ports, and the guns are coming through the ports. Whose interests do the wealthy people represent? The people of Haiti or that of the United States? 2 + 2 = 4. This is easy math.
I welcome the resolution as an overdue and critical instrument to define the multinational mission. This mission is a fundamental intervention.
So guys, is Ruto is Ruto tap dancing? Is Ruto a white supremacist now? Like, what's going on? Isn't Ruto sounding like a white supremacist? Well, I'll open the line. I want to hear from some of you, because Ruto is not backing down. Barbecue and his people, these, Western blacks are over here protesting with their signs at the Kenyan embassy. They are lucky this wasn't in Nairobi, so that the Kenyan police can practice, what they're going to be doing in Port-au-Prince when they get there. You guys remember how, Black Lives Matter, they were protesting because blacks are suffering. Where is Black Lives Matter when this black on black invasion is happening? Have you guys noticed nobody usually protests for Haitians, no matter what they're going through? I've noticed that. Earthquake, nobody cares. They let everybody through the American border. When the Haitians showed up, they are like, we are going back to the 1800s. They jumped on horsebacks. They are like, with the Haitians, you got to take horses, and they pack them all. Gone, right? They're like, okay, you got to be Mexican or Guatemalan. But my point is, they didn't protest for them. So maybe that's why they have gangs. Now, instead of bringing them packages, they said, no, you know what? We'll just send you Kenyan police. to come down and bring you peace, if you know what I mean.
To provide the necessary conditions for Haiti to consolidate its development and governance. It is therefore absolutely essential that resources as well as operational scope available to the UN team, as well as other humanitarian and development actors on the ground in Haiti, be appropriately reinforced. The situation in Haiti demands, as a matter of humanitarian consideration, moral responsibility, and fundamental justice, that the
You guys
General
remember?
Assembly of the United Nations to
Oh, sorry.
And on top of that, count
be appropriately reinforced. The situation in Haiti demands, as a matter of humanitarian consideration, moral responsibility, and
so it's Kenya's moral responsibility to help. You guys, where else did we hear this? You guys remember, like the colonizer said they came to, it's their moral duty to civilize the Africans. So it is, this is code word for it is Kenya's moral duty to civilize these uncivilized Haitians, because the way they are behaving, like savages, shooting at each other. So now they have to bring in Kenyan forces, and so they can civilize these people over there in Haiti. Let's continue with Mr. Ruto.
fundamental justice that actions be scaled up significantly to meet the demands of emergency relief, humanitarian aid, support for livelihoods, and major interventions in public health and environmental protection.
U.S. Papel, Kenya, shame on you. William Ruto, U.S. Papel, Kenya, shame on you. William Ruto, U.S. Papel, Kenya, shame on you. William Ruto, U.S. Papel, Kenya. U.S. Papel, Kenya, shame on you. William Ruto, U.S. Papel, Kenya, shame on you.
I'm here because I want Haitians and Black people all around the world to stand up together and lock arms in this.
So this man, you heard him, he's calling for Black people around the world to stand together and lock arms against Kenya. They're saying, William Ruto, U.S. puppet, Kenya, shame on you. So that's what the Haitians are saying. So just like the previous show, before we were rudely interrupted because apparently the Afridamos report should not report on what is happening in the Middle East. So they decided to jump in and knock me off. But we are back. Guys, please get the likes up and feel free to hit the super chats, get the likes up. So now they are chanting, shame on shame on Kenya, and William Ruto is a U.S. puppet. So let us see if, so those of you that are watching, because the FBA people, they like to say, we're fighting for other Black people, right? But I don't see the FBA people here, shaming Kenya and even the African Pan-Africans, So as far as the Haitians are concerned, Kenya is a white supremacist country because they are shaming Kenya. They are shaming the whole of Kenya, not just the president. And look at American royalty. It's a big up Kenya. See, FBAs are supporting Kenyan occupation in Haiti. Here we go. All right. So you see that, right? They said Ruto is a U.S. puppet. Is this true? Who is in charge of, like Kenya going to, sending troops to Haiti? Well, let's see who is behind it. Here we go. Let me show you. Here we go. Fair use.
Security Council approved a security mission for Haiti. The mission was drafted by the U.S., supported by 13 members of the Security Council, with China and Russia abstaining. Kenya will lead the multinational force, sending 1,000 security personnel. Despite the U.S. support, no American forces will be part of the mission. The Washington Post obtained a draft resolution of the force's plans and reports it outlines that it, quote, would provide support to Haitian police, including by conducting joint security operations against the gangs and protect critical infrastructure sites such as hospitals and ports. But details like rules of engagement have not been worked out yet. Joining us now is Democratic Congresswoman Sheila Sherfilis McCormick of Florida. She is co-chair of the Haiti caucus. Congresswoman, it's great to see you. I thank you for your time.
This is a U.S. Congresswoman of Haitian descent, from the Black Caucus. So let us hear what she makes of this.
See this mission of force being.
And the link is in the chat. Feel free to hit it. Just hang tight in the back when you come in. So video is almost over.
Hey.
Well, the goal is going to be to protect the people from the gangs and finally give them relief from the terrorism they've been facing. We get so many reports of sexual crimes against women, crimes against children, but also we're seeing more and more kids who are being recruited into gangs. So this security mission is very much needed right now. And what we're hoping to see is that the Haitian people finally get some type of relief from the terrorism they've been facing. But we're also looking into safeguards. How do we ensure that there are no human
So you guys are hearing these American Haitian Congresswoman. So she is saying, basically Kenya is leading the way for them to go fight terrorism in Haiti, because she's using those languages saying, so they can be relieved from terrorism. So do you guys think she is right or wrong? It doesn't matter. Feel free to hit the link, come and share your thoughts. Here we go.
Violation, that the Haitian people feel comfortable with the multinational security force. So those are the areas that we're seeking. But this authorization is truly a win for the Haitian people living in Haiti. And it's really hopeful that they know that help is on the way. We've seen so many Haitian people coming to our borders, so many Haitian people also coming to the embassy crying out for help. And we need to respect their self-determination. And this is the first step in actually giving them the help they need.
There have been a number of, and you know this better than anybody, there have been in the past a series of international security missions.
So do you guys think Kenya, put it in the chat, can Kenya save Haiti? So this is what they are showing. They're saying the Haitians are crying for help, but the gangs are saying Kenya better not come. Can Kenya save Haiti? So what if, for example, we're wrong? Kenya police go in, they clean up Haiti. Would they become the #1 Pan-African country? So here we go.
Into Haiti for a number of different excuses and reasons. It just seems like, Congresswoman, Haiti is such a vital country. The people of Haiti are so extraordinarily productive and hardworking and just generous in so many ways. How do we support the people of Haiti?
Well, we first start by respecting their self-determination. The two things they've made clear is that, A, they need help fighting the gangs. And the second thing that they've actually made clear is that they do want the de facto president to step down, the Prime Minister Ariel Henry. And there's a transition government that has actually started forming, which has the consensus that's necessary. So if we want to actually be different or do something different from the past where we saw intervention, this security mission is one of the first where we're actually getting input from the Haitian diaspora and where we're actually looking at how do we preclude or prevent any atrocities from further happening, especially the collateral damage that sometimes happen when you do have these types of missions. And I'm so proud that we're actually taking the steps to prevent what we saw in the past by actually engaging the Haitian people, the Haitian diaspora, actually sitting down at the table right now trying to figure out what are the safeguards that we need to have in place, but also talking about how do we move forward. What we're really looking at moving forward is what.
So guys, you got the gist of it. I wouldn't play all of it, but you got the gist. So she's saying the Haitian diaspora. I think she's second generation, like the peer lady, right? So the Haitian diaspora are calling for the intervention. Big Chico said Kenya is practicing Pan-Africanism. those of you, do you guys think Kenya is practicing Pan-Africanism? Is William Ruto the #1 Pan-African president? I mean, Nana Akufo said, year of return, William Ruto said, I'm send troops to Haiti. So I have a caller back here. American First Rifleman, welcome to the Afridamus Report.
Hey, what's up, Aphrodite, man? You're just making me laugh. I got to give you some more donations, bro,
Oh,
because you know
thank
how to
you.
tell the truth in a hilarious way. And I'm gonna just keep it that way. So just keep going. I'll add a little commentary, but just keep going, sir.
Yeah, awesome. Yeah, guys, that's American First Rifleman. Guys, feel free to hit the link. But this is where we are at. The Ant report said YouTube Pan-Africanists aren't doing anything. So Kenya taking initiative. Oh man, Ant report is agreeing with Kenya. It looks like, actually, I've seen several people in here in the chat, because American Royalty said big ups to Kenya. Ant report said, hey, the YouTube Pan-Africanists aren't doing anything, so Kenya taking initiative. So in a way, let's play devil's advocate. American First Rifleman, we always like to jump and say, you look at it, even, we say Haiti, the Haitian barbecue leader, what's his name? Jimmy Barbecue, the gang leader. He is saying no foreign forces. But do you think Kenya is practicing Pan-Africanism by trying to bring order in a chaotic black country?
No, not at all. Because here's the deal. I'm not against Kenya or any African country in a Pan-African way trying to go uh, uh, make law and order or just help develop a nation. I'm not against that, but it's the way he's going about it. Like, it's just not cool. Because I've
Like,
seen a couple of things in this talk, and I'll be real quick. The first thing I seen is they're not just barbecue, Jimmy Barbecue. The rest of the gangs are saying, "Don't come here." That's number one. A lot of Negroes don't understand the concept of the coalition of the willing. So that's number one. So people already don't want them there. And then I didn't even think about that. You brought up the language barrier. So that makes that even worse. So they're going to not see them as black people. They're going to see them as invaders. So that's going to go happen. And then the last thing I'll say is you can't just send 1,000 police and to secure the ports and the infrastructure and all that. And that's just too vague. There has to be a more detailed plan before you go in there that needs to be public. So it's just not going to work.
So what do you make of so for instance, William Ruto, you've heard his speech. He said it's a moral thing. I mean, like the Kenyans are gonna come and civilize these uncivilized Haitians. What do you make of that?
The first you bought. See, the thing about it is, like, you're already a logical guy, so you already hit on like really fundamental points, like you said. Like, there's no gangs in Nairobi and all these other fucking places. You know what I'm saying? All these other places that they could be targeting with these 1,000 policemen that they have on hand that are ready to go. So it's just really weird to me that they'd be just willing to jump at this opportunity to do what? Like, there's no, like, what's the end game? Like, that's another thing. What's the end game?
That's a good question. Let's bring in Ant Report. Ant Report, welcome to the Afridamus Report.
What's up, man? How you doing, man? I saw they shut down your stream, man. It was good, man. I was like, damn.
Man, hey, I don't know what I said.
I think you had the live stream. I think it's because you were playing the live stream like continuously, and that's what it probably was. I don't think you could play someone else's like live stream.
Oh, okay, yeah.
So it might have been that, but with this Kenya situation, I support it actually. Maybe a year ago.
Support it? Okay.
Yeah, I support it.
Your point. Okay.
I support it because I feel like somebody got to take initiative. Like, I mean, the president over there got assassinated years ago, and it's been just a mess. Even before that happened, it was a mess. Nobody's doing nothing. And then people talk about Pan-Africanism, but now you have a black nation, an African nation saying, you know what? No one else is gonna do it. West Africa not gonna do it. We gonna do it. And now
No,
people are talking about
but we
Joe,
don't
come.
know that. What
Huh?
do you think? Do you think Kenya is there in a Pan-African way, or what do you think is Kenya's
Well, I think
motivation?
that's part of it. I mean, there's always gonna be some type of like reason why, but part of it is definitely because they're also black. We can't let that
Wait a
be.
minute. Wait a minute. You honestly wait. Are you?
Nah, because it's
Wait, no,
easier for them to kind of like.
I
It's
just
not
want
gonna
to
be a
ask a
complete
real
shock.
question. You think William Ruto is doing it because they both countries are black?
No, I think an African nation is kind of having to do it because they're black. That's why. So they're kind of like, look, you guys go over there. You kind of look like the people. You know what I'm saying? And we know Kenyans don't really look like
Language.
Haitians.
What
But
about language?
well, the thing is, people act like the military is going to be over there talking to every single Haitian on the ground. It's not going to be like that. They're
But
going to have certain
but you
people.
have to understand, because if you're somewhere, you have to understand, communicate with the
No, because
people.
what they're gonna do is they're probably gonna have a few people who can understand. Like they probably have the police force over there that they're like, okay, we're gonna send these troops to you guys, and some of the people we're gonna send are bilingual. They speak French, and then the regular grunt troops, they're just gonna be sitting there on post speaking Swahili. They're not gonna be speaking French. It's just the
Is
main
that
people
is
gonna
that in
speak.
the detailed plan Rudo dropped?
Wait. So are you saying, if they go in, we're soon gonna see, instead of Sapa say, we're gonna hear, Haitian saying Asante Sana?
No, I'm saying most of the troops that's going to be sent are not going to be dealing with everyday people. They're just going to be securing, the assets over there. They're trying to get that open, like the ports and everything like that. They're not going to probably be
You
going
mean,
into the.
hey,
Yeah,
you mean the ports that people like to swarm and blockade people for political and economic reasons all the time? That they
I'm
kill
sure it's.
people
I'm
by
sure it's for
over there?
political. I'm sure it's for political
But
reasons,
Ant,
but
you're kind of talking about this kind of lightly. You don't really understand the gravity of what you're saying.
no, I do. I
Afrodomus,
do.
am I talking crazy?
Not because you gotta let me finish. I definitely
Okay, go ahead.
understand the
Sorry.
gravity. I'm not saying that they're gonna go there and they're not gonna lose any people. No, I'm pretty sure there's gonna be skirmishes and there's gonna be Kenyan lives lost. But I think Kenya is counting on the fact that they're gonna have some support. So they're gonna be the first ones that go in there. And then if they don't get support, they'll probably just check out. But they're counting on some other
But
nation to come in.
they're taking the 100 million. You can't just take the 100 and work.
What do you mean, 100 million? Oh, that's what they got paid.
Oh yeah, they're gonna get paid.
Oh, so they're not. They're gonna stay there. They're
Wait,
gonna
wait,
stay there.
wait. You thought it was Pan-Africanism?
No, I heard you say something about 100 million, but I didn't know what that was like for.
Yeah,
But
Kenya gets 100 million.
so no, they going over there. That's they going over there definitely.
Yeah. Do you think Kenya is looking at the bag, or they're looking at saving their black brothers? And what do you think about Jimmy Barbecue's warning to the foreign invaders, as they put it? Go ahead, Ant. You're muted.
All right. Yeah. So okay, now I don't really think it's on Pan-Africanism. I'm just kind of joking about that. But what I mean is, an African nation was selected because they're black, right? Because they're not, how it's gonna look with a white nation going up into Haiti. Like, that's not gonna work. And even right now, they're getting pushed back with an African nation, even though they're both, African peoples, right? So
Didn't you see the
but it's still
protesters? They say, "Shame on Kenya, William Ruto, U.S. puppet." So, is he a U.S. puppet, and should Kenyans be shamed for this?
Nah, I mean, if he's picking a side, he's picking a side. I think people need to stop making it seem like Africa has to be on one accord. If some Africans want to side with the West, that's what they're gonna do. And if some want to side with Russia, that's what they're gonna do. And that's just how it's supposed to be. Everybody's
Right.
not gonna be the same. So if
They
that's
already
his choice, yeah. And if that's his choice, then that's his choice. And I think people should be behind it if they're Kenyan. Like, all right, let's go. But
Well, the
gotta get paid.
Kenyan court put a slam on it. They're like, not so fast, Mr. Ruto. They are challenging it in court. So there are many Kenyans who are not they are against
Well,
it.
there's like 100 million Kenyans, right? So,
Yes.
or like how much?
Plenty
So my
of
thing,
them are against. They are
my
against
thing
it.
is, it's good. They're getting 100 million out of it, right? The
Yeah.
Kenyan shoulders is gonna get fed. That means they could, they could feed their family. and there's going to be, you know, a little bit of, there might be stability there. We can't pretend that there's nobody over there suffering. I mean, I think people just want to say, like, people like FBAs in front of the Haitian or embassies of Kenya or whatever want to complain. But I'm like, these guys go home to their hot meal every day. You know, they got clothes and shelter, but there's kids on the street in Haiti that are going through some terrible things, you know, girls getting, you know, whatever, molested. And it's like, these people definitely need help. And look what's going on also with Dominican Republic. They have a little issue that's kind of coming back up now about over that little border river right now with the Haitians trying to cross into DR. So that's another situation. And no one's getting, people just going to keep sitting back and talking. That's why I could support Kenya, because they're like, you know what, let's just do it. You know what I mean? Like, let's see what happens.
Don't you think Kenya should just take in, you know, Haitian refugees? Oh, all right. He's gone. We got Ola in the house. Ola, welcome to the Afridamus Report.
Thank you, man.
All right. Ola, what do you think about this Kenya sending police force to go help stabilize Haiti? And, you know, some of the Haitians protesting outside of Kenyan embassy, they said, you know, shame on Kenya. And they're saying, you know, William Ruto is a U.S. puppet. You know, do you think he's doing it because of Pan-Africanism, or, you know, what do you think the motivation is? Go ahead, Ola.
I think long time I've seen Kenya in a way just like the way the Ghanaian is.
Oh, you mean the year of return?
The year of return, the way the Kenyan people jump in by Dr. Ruto is like Dr. Momoba, you know. I think these guys that speak big English, wear suit, behave one kind of a way, I don't trust them.
But don't you think, did you hear what he said? He said it's a moral obligation, you know. I mean, they are trying to save, you know, a struggling black nation. Or do you think William Ruto is actually, you know, over here doing this?
I can do some shuffling too. Look out, man, what you gonna do? Look out, boys, it's coming through. Yeah, man, yeah, man. Boy, he got educated feet.
Think he's got educated feet?
I think he's I think it's into something that will be very, very difficult for him. One, Kenya is not West African. I think the Brazilians tried it before.
But Ola, don't you think, you know, this should have been right under the footsteps of Tinubu? They should have sent Nigerian police there.
I think way back Nigeria went there when I think when Aristide was still there, just for something, I don't know what. But what he's doing now, I think will be very difficult for him. The Haitians are very, very aggressive people. I think the Brazilians came there, or the Colombians came there. It didn't work. These gangsters in that country, they would just team up against the Haitians.
But don't you think they would care that it's a black African country, black brotherhood?
I don't. No. Look, who are you going to be selling black brother to the gangsters? First of all, they will understand. Look, the Haitians know where they're coming from. They know they are West Africans. You understand? They know where they are West Africans, and they will know Kenya. They'll be very hostile towards Kenya. I bet they would have sent the Senegalese there, who once in a while sponsor some scholarship towards Kenyan people. You understand? They would have sent federal country to that place to talk to these people, to address them, who one meeting with them. That this gangster, they have to put it aside.
But Ola, so do you not think so do you Ghana's president should help Haiti and bring the Haitians into Ghana, because, you know, maybe that would help reduce some of the chaos over there?
I think Haiti really need rehab from its West Africans people. I don't think Ghana. The Ghana man was just about money. You understand me? The Ghana man is just about money. That's just the truth. They can't. I think they can't jump into it about Dr. Bobo. But you have to understand. I don't know if you understand that lady called Dr. something. I don't know.
Arikana?
No, Dr. Mobomba. All these people, they are.
Oh! You mean Dr. Mumbi?
Yeah.
So are you? So you're saying that, so what? The Kenyan president is hustling like Dr. Mumbi?
Let me tell you one thing. Ruto is like Dr. Mumbi. You have to understand. Nigeria government pay Kenya to kidnap that Igbo Biafra people. You understand me?
Wait, Nigerian government paid the Kenyans were the ones that kidnapped him?
Yes, heavily. So when it comes to money, the Kenyans don't joke. They love money a lot. I think they will be surprised, because these ashes. Look, you come into their own country, right? And you will be the front man there. And they will just automatically see you as an enemy. I'm talking about the Haitians now. You understand me? You have to know this for history. You understand? You have to know their history. These are people who can fight, and they will never give up their fight. So I think they have sent delegate there to sit with these gangsters to disarm in a way. But you have to understand also, the same Haitians also killed their own president also not too long ago by using Colombians.
Right.
You understand? So you go to a place whereby what is he going to say 50,000 there? It's far away. You will be surprised. Dominican will even from back be working against this because it's a lot of interest there.
But Ola, if you look at it, right? This shows that the Kenyans are better business people than all the other African countries.
Because they're
getting paid for this.
They can't speak very soft, but they are very sophisticated. You understand? Yes, they're very, very, very. They have the way they do things and everything. They are
the East African Nigerians. They are the Nigerians.
In a way, when Ghana was doing Year of Return, the Ken was also doing their own also by their own YouTube army also. You understand me?
Yeah.
You don't jump into. First of all, when they see a Kenyan person, they will recognize it doesn't look like them. They will understand the physical shape is different. You have to the physical shape is different. The Haitians are broad like West Africans. They're big. They have different looking. You understand me? When they see the Kenyans are twins, they will just understand. This is not powerful. That's what I'm always saying. It. You look when we talk about the Caribbeans and I don't understand why the Kenyans are jumping into this. The East Africans sometimes jump into this what they call what happened in the past in West Africa. West Africa and Kenya, they're totally different people in shape, in looking, and in behavior. We came to understand the aggressiveness of a West African man. Hell no, it will not. So only West African people will understand this, how the Asian people operate, how they maneuver. You understand me? What they're going to do, their emotions.
But Ola, how come the FBA and the Black Pan Africans are quiet about what is going on in Haiti?
The FBA don't have power. The FBA, just forget these people. They are just internet useless people. You understand me? You're talking about this FBA, this Tariq Rashid organization. You understand me? They don't have anything. They even fight for their own freedom to talk of going to another person to fight. Have you ever seen the Maroons? Now they jump into Maroons. It was the Asia that came to even free them. They did free themselves.
No, but what I'm saying is, how come they are not protesting to help the Haitians?
Because they don't have anything. They don't. I don't understand. These people you see. Have you ever seen where Black America converts for Black immigrants in the United States, like the way the Latinos are doing? No. Who's coming through those borders? Are they not the Latinos?
Right.
Who are staying in these hotels? Have you ever seen Black Americans say, "Oh, why should you deport that Black Latino? Why should you deport Haitians? Why should they're not doing it? They're not doing it. So they have no saying. You understand me? Now the Latinos are flooding their neighborhoods. Look, let me just tell you the truth. The so-called ADOS people, they are useless even. Very, very useless. What they don't have power. They cannot. All this was say we fought for you to come. They didn't fight for nothing to come. It was just the policy at that time. The America was fighting the Soviet Union, so America was playing double game, giving scholarship to Africa to come over to win their their mind and heart. You understand me? Hey, look, all this was say America, man. These black Americans, they would not converse. Look at Black Lives Matter. Black Lives Matter was just about financial means. When that money was gone, they all disappeared.
But don't you think the FBAs, the blacks, are the ones that in fact should be sent to Haiti instead of the Kenyans?
How can you go and free somebody when you can't even free yourself? That's just one thing. The FBA cannot do these so-called ADOS. They cannot do ADOS. Cannot do nothing. They are not aggressive. Look, these Haiti people, they are very, very aggressive people. They are very, very aggressive. You cannot. This is not about hamburger and pancake kind of gangsters, blood and crips in America. This is a real game. You understand? This is a real game. This is a well-organized bunch of other warlords there. Warlord is different from blood and crips. You understand me? So what they have to do is to sit with these people. I know the KM troops will be the one in the front line. They will be the one at the cannon fodder there. And it's not going to be good with them because KM does not understand these people emotions. Does not understand how they operate, how they look. You understand me? First of all, they will just KM shape is different from this IT people. Have you ever seen what call that guy? They are musician again. Wife Clichon.
Who?
Wife Clichon, that guy from
Wycliffe.
Yeah. Wycliffe look like a Kenyan person. If you Wycliffe stand, his total body shape, does it look like a Kenyan person coming from Kenya? No. It look like somebody from Ghana, one of these West African countries. You understand me? There's a very big difference. Before you go to an area, you have to understand. When the British were fighting the Sierra Leonean in that area during that 80-something, they have to brought West African slaves they took to Barbados to come and fight them in Sierra Leone.
Right.
Because they look the same. They have the same emotions. They have the same things. You know, that's what the British brought the Barbados blacks who they took from West Africa to come and fight the Sierra Leoneans, because they would understand their emotion. They would know the way they pick. You understand me? That's the way you cannot be because look, if he's thinking he's going to be Pan-African president, he just wasting his time. He will run back. He will still ask for the other million. He will not get it.
All right. Yeah. So good point. Before we leave, American First Rifleman, where do you see this going? Do you think Haiti is going to succeed? Kenya is going to succeed in their endeavor? Oh, it's going to turn into a bloodbath. Like, do you foresee anything good coming out of this?
First thing I'm gonna say, shout out to Ola. I actually agree with a good amount of what he said. He said a lot. He did say a lot, but I do agree with a lot of his assessment on FBA and like kind of what Haitians have to kind of do themselves and not rely on other people. So it was a little harsh, but FBA is garbage. Let's just keep it honest. They are trash. And BLM. That's why Black Americans have to be like me and just worry about your country, your local area, and make and your economic viability. All this other, I'm an Egyptian. I'm a Native American. I'm a this. I'm a that, or whatever. You get what I'm saying. So yeah, he has a lot of good points. But the Kenya quagmire that's coming. Yeah, I'm not gonna say bloodbath because they might not lose hundreds of them or something. They'll keep it to where maybe they're gonna be in kind of places where it's kind of hard to blow them up and kill them, because they'll probably be in secure locations where they really don't do anything. Because just to be honest, they're not gonna go out there and be like with gang task forces and taking them down and all. They're not gonna do any of that. They're gonna probably secure like a port for show and stay in some base, and then
you don't think they're gonna do patrols
around where they are? but, but they're not gonna go into a neighborhood and like secure a neighborhood for the youth and for the people so they can go to school and have a safe corridor. No, they're not doing that.
Oh, look at we have Queen Shinad here. He said, "Is AFR even a Pan-Africanist or just regular tap dancer? You can't
Oh
be
no,
both."
I'm Pan African. I'm Pan Africanist, but I'm just not a fake socialist, symbolist Pan African that you Negroes are used to. Look, we have to start. Look, we got to support Black businesses, and we have to build our own stuff. We got to build our own IT infrastructure. We got to build our own plastics factory from the ground up, or else nobody on the planet will respect the Black face. And we all know this. Anything else, you're deluding yourself. So stop all this. The white man did this. The Black man needs to start doing that, this, and the other thing. That's what we need to start talking about.
Okay, so you don't agree with the protesters calling Ruto a puppet, and shame on Kenya.
I agree with them because in a way he is being a puppet, whatever. Because I think he's doing it maybe for prestige. Because I really don't know what his motivation is. I really don't. I think maybe it's prestige because I think he's trying to maybe fashion himself as a mini Paul Kagame or something, or trying to get some world leader renown. I think that's where he's at because he is fairly popular on the world stage, and I think he's going to try to keep that momentum. So I think that this is possibly a part of this, but I think it's going to blow up in his face. And there's so many other things he could be doing.
Well, thank you very much. Thank you.
Afrodama, you have to understand, Uganda president was like this one time also. You understand me? Uganda man was like this also one time also. Now, through this gayness and everything, they dump him. You know.
Look at Bantu Queen. Bantu Queen Senje. It says, I'd advise blacks to stay in Ghana and Gambia till Kenya sorts this issue out. It's anti-blackness. Oh, Bantu Queen, I see your trick here, Bantu Queen. That's Bantu Queen's way of getting the blacks to stay away from Kenya.
Well, I'm gonna find me a wife there. How about that, Bantu Queen?
Well, Bantu Queen, you heard it. AFR, he said, in fact, this is what's making Kenya look more attractive. More blacks are coming to Kenya. He said he's about to go get him a Kenyan queen. Isn't that what you said?
I think Ruta want to be different from his the other guy. What is his name again?
Who?
The other guy from Kenyatta. I don't know the other guy that left for Ruta.
You mean Raila, not Odinga? Odinga.
No, not Odinga. The other guy that left before Ruta came in. Ruta is just a total different person who speaks big English, want to be Pan-African and everything in his mind, right? He have an Urutu. He speak like he want to be like Obama. You understand? He want to have all these big words, big speeches and everything, but really no action. Look, he should focus more on Kenya. You understand?
Well, Kenya is doing good.
We all think Ghana was doing good. Now Ghana is bankrupt. Your job is look. This is all about IMF. He want to borrow money. This is when the Ghana man want money from IMF. He boss this guy into the boss. He boss Burkina Faso into the boss. African leaders are trickish people. You understand me? African leaders are not really people you take seriously. He's just looking for money. He's just looking for IMF loan. We all thought Ghana was doing well. We even praising Ghana. Now Ghana is bankrupt. No money.
So before we close out, Kidola, how do you see this ending up? Once the Kenyan forces get there, what do you think would happen? Are they going to stabilize the place, or do you see more chaos?
Haiti is a total different environment. Kenya will find it very, very difficult. One, if they try to use the techniques they're using in Kenya, in that land will backfire. One is if you shot one of those guys dead, there, neither in a friendly fire or anything, they will turn against you. You understand? They will just turn against you immediately. This is not about what they do in Kenya during election time, where they shoot anyhow. You understand me? These people what bond them together is a common one enemy. They can be angry now or fight each other. These are warlords. Once you kill one of them, one of these Haiti guys, it's going to backfire. And Africa is far from that area. You understand me? Africa is very, very far. Kenya don't have money to be bribing. But I'm sorry, you take this 50 million or take this 20 million. No, they don't have that money. So you will start seeing these guys who know how to fight guerrilla war. You have to understand their descendants are warriors.
But the United States is backing them, Kenya.
The United States don't want to also put their feet also there because they don't want to, you're coming back again to occupy us. That's why the United States is in the way backing off. The United States was there before a long time. Then the Brazilians came in. You understand me? They all came in, but they nothing happened. They have to really, what they have to do is to organize this country really by bringing them into a meeting, talking with these people, all these stakeholders in this country, in that country.
Can I speak to that real quick, Ola? Because I agree 1,000%. Because look, people like Barbecue Cherize or whatever, he seems to be administrating his area in an adequate way to where it's clean. People are getting some services. So this is a rational actor in this game. And I looked into you're already playing that video of the white boy that went over there and interviewed him. And that's where a lot of information is coming out about him, where he presented information how there's NGOs and other government agencies or adjacent to U.S. government agencies that are trying to slander his name with stuff like that. So I heard him out and stuff like that. And I'm kind of, just to be honest, I'm kind of on his side on this one. I think he would be better off running a part of the country or running the country than these other folks that are already doing it.
Who, Jimmy Barbecue?
Yes. I'm convinced that he's actually not a bad guy from what I've seen. And the thing about it is the white guy that presented this documentary, I'm not a socialist. I hate these freaking white liberal type, but he seems to be genuine in how he's presenting his information. So,
okay. All right. Let's hear from St. James before we leave. St. James, welcome to the report. St. James, what do you make of William Ruto's announcement? They're going to go to Haiti. And do you think this is an extension of Pan-Africanism or, it's all about, money? What is it? Or being a puppet of the U.S.? What's your take?
Hey, Alfred Adams, thanks for having me, man. I was going to let this one slide, but I got a few words, man.
Go for it.
Man, I don't know how Ruto was able to be selected for this assignment, man. God damn, East Africa going to 80, man. And he's flying over the FBAs and ADOS, man, for this. He's getting 100 millions. The FBA could have done this for 50. I mean, it's like, God damn, how did he get picked though? With all this logistics and equipment going to 80. We got Tariq Nasheed and all these people. Come on, man. This is supposed to be easy. I don't know how he got selected at the United Nations, and the top dog was sitting over there. The FBA was sitting over there. Man, they're letting this go. God damn. Man, seriously.
I mean, they could have gathered the black cops here in the States since they look like them, and send the blacks in. But why do you think they didn't choose the blacks to go save the day?
That's why I was trying to let this one go, and I was like, let me hit the link so I can ask this question. I mean, I don't know how because they did this at the United Nations, right? Yeah, that's why I was like, man, I don't know. I mean, it's like this guy just got elected, so I don't think he knows a lot about Pan-Africanism like that. You're going to 80. Ruto, come on, man.
Yeah. So
you see what he was saying about the coup d'etat in Niger?
Yes, I played that
on the flip side. Yeah, on the flip side, they're trying to go to 80. No, these things don't go together.
It's flip flopping.
It's flip flopping. That's why I was like, how did this guy get elected so quick? Because he just got elected in Kenya, and he's going to 80, sending people. Come on, man. Something is not clicking for me. It's like
maybe he's a good businessman.
Well, like you see, like Afrodamas, well, I'm a finance guy, right? Like you're trying to do this for 100 million. My question to you is like, why the FBA is letting this slide, man? A flight from the United States to Haiti is about 2 hours, man, or 1 hour or something like that.
Yeah.
And they can do this for cheap.
Yeah. Well,
Why they didn't take it?
Well, they said there's a bunch of countries that applied, but they picked Kenya.
No, the FBA. I want to see the FBA's order, man. I want to see it. Something is fishy. I mean, this doesn't look like, I mean, I'm looking at a few East African president. I used to like what that.
Why I need to go to Haiti when I'm a Native American? I'm Native and Aboriginal to this land. What the fuck I got to do with Haiti?
Are you an FBA? Are you FBA though?
Yes, I was born in America. We was here for 1,000 or something years, and we had the feathers on our heads, and then we were always black, and then these white people came, and then these niggas came talking about they African.
Oh, I thought you guys were the overseer of the black race, right? That's why we hear every time when you guys click on the link, right? So that's why I was just asking.
Listen, sir. Excuse me.
Why you did not take on that assignment?
Well, listen, sir. Look, I'm under the weather. Look, I'm like not easy. Black Americans, we are the premium blacks. Okay, so whatever we say goes. Here, this is why we don't help. Because
you don't help, but you don't help, but you are the overseer of the black race.
Pretty much, we're the closest to the white man.
Oh, okay, got you. That makes sense. That's why.
Yeah, that's why we hate on Africans so much. That's why we hate on Africans so much. You're
that's why
beneath
the
us.
request didn't go through, right? In 80.
Hey, look, I'm just telling you how it is, my brother. Well, you're not really my brother. You're African, but look, it is what it is.
Oh, are you looking for your brothers?
No, they're. I told you, I'm Aboriginal to North America.
He's Aboriginal Indian.
Oh, okay. It's a Crow Dog family, huh?
Yeah, look, listen to Tariq Nasheed. He'll educate you.
Well, okay, no problem. Hey, Alpha what was the next question, man?
So, before we close out, how do you foresee, things would go when Haiti gets there?
Well, the purpose of Alpha those kind of forces, when they go to a different country, they just go to stay there so they can grab the money. They're not going to fix anything. Haiti is not going to get fixed by a bunch of police officers who came from Kenya. Come on, man. Let's be honest. It's the money grab. The United Nations is going to fund it. They might stay there for 10 years.
And the Kenyan police will be getting paid in dollars.
They're going to get paid in dollars. They can cross the border to go to the Dominican Republic and get married and have beautiful kids.
They're going to become They're going to become passport bros in Dominican.
Next country beside Dominican Republic, they're sending them over there just to for sightseeing and everything,
So we'll be seeing little Dominican kids speaking Swahili.
Absolutely, my bro. fully funded by the United Nations.
Eating ugali.
We're gonna bring the
that
African
makes
culture.
sense. That actually makes sense.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's what it is, man.
If one of them Kenyan police officers see one of them Dominican baddies in the little booty shorts, they gone. They ain't coming back.
Yeah, I see this more as a cultural exchange than some sort of military intervention.
So you see it as cultural exchange. So you support Ruto then?
Well, I mean. Well, like I said, I like the Kenyans because they know how to get paid, man. Compared to the Africans, I think we should learn a little bit from the Kenyans because they know how to get paid. I'm being honest. They know how to get paid. So we should learn something from them.
You guys heard it over here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much. That's bringing us to the end of today's show. Earlier, I got kicked off my own show, as you guys know.
What was the reason, though?
Huh?
What was the reason?
Well, maybe whatever I was reporting, I reported too much.
Oh. Oh, you were flying too high, huh?
I was flying too high. They're like, all right, it's time to bring him down. He's taking it way too far. We've let you show Hamas, we've let you show these other ones. Now you're taking it too far. Slow down.
I knew that was going to happen. I was like, man, listen, something's going to happen over here, man.
Yeah.
Like, these
Yeah,
people don't play, man. They don't enjoy that kind of. They don't like. I don't know why.
Yeah,
But
look at this. Look at this.
First to report on, they're the first to report on everybody, though.
Yeah, look at this stream, how it's been going peacefully. When I change it to Black People News, no problem.
Absolutely, absolutely.
That's right. They're like, you better keep your black ass away from our topic.
Absolutely, man. That's what I've been telling you, man. These people that control the media, man. Listen, you can't fight with them until you create your own platform. It can't happen.
Yeah, they just there like, you know what? Okay, let's allow this little dusty African to give a little bit of report, but now he is not too much. He is telling too much over here. Let us figure out a way. How about we just kick him off his own show and take it over?
Right.
Yeah, that's what you saw happen earlier.
I know.
Yeah, I got kicked off my
basically they're
own
telling
show.
you, oh, we made a mistake by letting you read a lot of books. We made a mistake by letting you do a little bit of research over here.
Yeah, but I mean, it's all good.
It's all good. It's all good.
As they, you see, I'm in my lane. They said you better stay in that black lane. We are in the black.
The blackity black.
The blackity black. I guess the report can only report on black shows.
And we fine with that, right? I mean, nothing wrong with that.
Like Bantu Queen over here said, you got occupied like Gaza. That's right.
Oh yeah.
they sent a couple of rockets my way. My Iron Dome intercepted plenty, but the barrage was too fast. They got me.
Wow.
They got me fast, man. It's crazy. Yeah.
Wow,
But,
I can't believe that.
I mean, it is what it is. We would stay with our usual, we'll be reporting about what's going on in the black world. And, and as you guys know, next time we report on that region, we would change the countries' names to black countries. Just you guys, FYI.
Yeah, that would make sense. Like they would let you report a little bit until they catch up with you.
Oh, look at my hater. He said, Afridamus got educated feet. Man, African is too. Here we go. Another hater trying to say I got educated feet.
Oh, yeah?
Bantu Queen said we must do Negro shows only. Well, Bantu Queen, we don't have any more choice. We gotta stay in our Negro lane. we gotta stay over here and do our Negro shows.
Yeah.
Look at I played all this, no problem. So now we got it. We're staying here. DJ said, Afridamus, our issues are much richer than small hats. Elpham, well, thank you for that. Exactly, because I got plenty of report, that I need to finish up on, because France got kicked out of Niger. They finally agreed. I would touch on that, on the next show. And we got a couple of movements. Again, it's Kenya. Some black retards.
Stick to the Sahel, man. The Sahel is bringing the news very soon, man. There's gonna be big news from the Sahel very soon.
Something big is cooking.
Yeah, something big is coming, man. It's not gonna be. It's not gonna be nice, but it has to happen.
Oh man.
Because I can give you a preview, and the United States is making a little bit of too much noise in the Sahel.
Right.
So I'm hearing this about to get dealt with soon.
Huh.
Yep.
Well, I guess we would be reporting on that because that's the area I'm allowed to report on.
Right.
It seems like.
So have you seen they just announced the coup d'etat right in Niger?
A new one?
No, they just announced the coup d'etat now with the United States because you remember they
Oh
did not
yeah,
announce it.
yes.
They
Oh
not,
yes. Okay.
yes. They not did it. You know.
Yeah.
And they took out a program they were funding to they were funding a program. They took out that program, and basically they're telling the people of Nigeria that since there is a coup d'etat, we were trying to fix it with you, trying to bring the president back. You guys didn't agree. Therefore, we are calling this a coup, and putting all
Two-faced. They two-faced devil.
Yes. And we got the alliance of the three countries, right?
Right.
So now it's like who are you now in here in the Sahel? So I mean, so Niger has to determine that for the rest of the two countries, because the French are gone, so the United States is still there. Now they are two-faced now. So Niger has to determine that what do they want to do with the Americans, because we can't because we got the alliances. Any force that can come into a territory has to be approved by the two. So
well, look at what difference is. Plus, everybody got social media. We know the Kenyans are puppets for US because of your channel. Oh, come on, I'm different. Don't try to say you learned this from you only learn about Ruto being called this from the Afridamus channel. Don't put this on my channel.
No, you can put that on the president, not the people.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. So basically, that's what's been cooking. So I mean,
well, I'll be following and making sure bring the news to the people and break it all
because
down.
They got the biggest drone base in that region, right?
Correct.
Right. So now it's like, okay, what you guys are trying to accomplish,
Well, you're right. I mean,
it has to be in line with our priorities. Like, what is we don't even know the priority in the Sahel region. We don't know. They don't talk to anybody. They're just there.
Yeah.
So if you don't recognize the president of Nigeria, why are you in their territory?
That's a problem. Why are you in there? It looks like they're not about to give up.
Oh yeah, man. Listen, we gonna send them packing like the French. I mean, if they don't make their action clear, they have to go.
This is
they
true.
have to go. We've been there. How many terrorists have you seen them kill? Have you seen anything? Have you seen any imagery of any destruction they have done to the terrorists in there?
Yeah. No,
everything is secret. They'll just report to the whatever, the Pentagon or whatever, whoever send them there.
Yeah.
So let's stop that. We don't.
Well, shout out to Kenya for being East Africa's new superpower. Ashanti Sana to my Kenyan people.
I respect Kenyan, man. I'm being honest with you, man. I like the way they hustle. I like the way they make money. I mean, West African, we know how to get it, but we have to get a little, like, how you call it, like,
like savvy.
No, the swag. We got to get that swag up a little bit.
Well, thank you very much.
Thank you, bro. I'll see you soon, man.
All right, guys, that was St. James. Guys, that at least this show, you guys see it, the Black People News. They are allowing me to properly close. I'm not getting kicked off my own show. Okay. Let's see here.
Security operations against the gangs and protect. Security operations against the gangs and protect. Security operations against the gangs and protect.
security operations against the gangs and protect